What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about mainly silver, but also a little bit of gold, and whether or not it's a bright idea to use a credit card to acquire the precious metals. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise, and of course, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. Everything's linked in the description. So today is Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. But I'm filming the video a couple of days in advance, which means I don't know what the spot price is by the time the video comes out. So head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So today I wanted to talk about credit cards and whether or not you should use them to get precious metals. Generally speaking, for the most part, the answer is no. You probably shouldn't do that. It typically costs a little bit more to pay with a credit card than it would be to do, let's just say, wire transfer or to write a check or anything like that. Generally speaking, if you're getting precious metals off of an online precious metal dealing website, credit cards are the most expensive way to pay. However, there are a couple of exceptions to that rule. There are a couple of ways that you are able to get more silver, more gold for your currency if you pay with a credit card. A credit card, in certain circumstances, could be the cheapest possible way. Cheaper than cash. I kid you not. And we're going to get into that throughout the course of the video. And by the way, this particular card that I have on display, I just wanted to remind everyone, anybody who has this card that is, that now that it's January, now that it's the first quarter of 2022, make sure you activate the rewards. 5% cash back at grocery stores, fitness clubs, and gym memberships. If you're a card holder, you automatically get that discount if you activate it. If you are not a card holder, make sure you use somebody's referral link if you're going to apply for the card. If you know somebody with the card, use their link. If you don't know anyone with the card, you're more than welcome to use mine. It'll be linked in the description. The reason I say use somebody's referral link is because if you apply through a referral link, you and the person that referred you will each get a $50 statement credit, which is basically a balance of negative $50, which means it's $50 that you could spend however you want. You don't have to pay it back. $50 for free just for getting approved for the card. And it's technically a beginner card, so it's almost impossible to get denied. So if you want the card, link in the description. And for new card holders, aka people who have had the card for less than a year, you don't get 5% cash back. You actually get 10% cash back because at the end of your first year, they match all of the cash back you've gotten over the course of your first 365 days, which means 10% cash back at grocery stores, fitness clubs, and gym memberships for the first quarter of the year. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit more about using credit cards or really just different types of payment methods when it comes to stacking silver. Now, if you're going to be going to your local coin shop, you're probably going to be paying in cash. You're probably going to be walking in with physical paper dollar bills that you plan on using to exchange or convert into the silver and the gold. That's how most people go about it. But unfortunately, not everyone has access to a local coin shop. This is something that I learned recently. There are a lot of people out there who their most nearby local coin shop over an hour away. To me, I can't believe that. My local coin shop is a 10-minute walk away. And I have another one that's probably a 20-minute walk away. And I have other coin shops in neighboring towns as well, which are not too far of a drive away. So I have quite a few different options, but not everyone has that luxury. Some people live in an area where there's no local coin shop anywhere nearby. It's an hour drive away, 30 minutes away, hour and a half, 2 hours away just to get to the local coin shop, aka not an option. Which means they get their silver, either a majority of their silver or all of their silver, online. Now, there are a couple different ways you can go about doing this. You can get it off of somebody via social media. You can make some type of PayPal transaction. They could mail it to you directly. or you can use these online precious metal dealing websites, or you can use a site like eBay where just independent sellers have whatever they have up for grabs, and you can participate in the auction, or you could just buy it off them directly. You could do whatever you want. But when it comes to online transactions, you don't have the option to pay in cash. You're not going to mail somebody an envelope full of dollar bills. You can mail them a check. That's an option. But cash is just removed from the equation for online transactions. You can write them a check, and this is typically the cheapest way you can go. You can also pay with a credit card, but unfortunately, like I said before, if you're paying with a credit card, typically it's the most expensive way to go. There are credit card fees, and not to mention, on top of credit card fees, there are the premiums that you have to pay for silver, period. Silver carries a premium. So credit card fees, premiums, depending on what state you live in, sales tax, depending on how much silver you're ordering, you might have to pay shipping. Those are a lot of additional expenses, and it's completely unnecessary to pay anything more than you need to. Shipping, you might not really have a say in the matter, unless, of course, you go with one of the sites that have, like, you order $100 or $200, you get free shipping. You have a say in the matter there. Sales tax, you don't really have any options. That's just something you're either going to have to deal with or just not order any silver and gold online, I guess. And premiums, obviously, we don't have too much of a say in the matter either. But credit card fees, those are optional because you don't have to pay with a credit card. You can write a check. You can do bank wire. There are a couple of different ways you can convert dollars into silver. Now, like I said before, there is a way you can use a credit card as the cheapest possible way, cheaper than cash, cheaper than a check. You can get silver and gold with a credit card and save more money than almost any other person. And that's if you're using a very strategic credit card. For example, the one I have on display, the one that I was talking about earlier in the video, 5% cash back in the first quarter of this year at grocery stores and gyms and fitness clubs. Well, guess what? You want to know what the third quarter category will be? PayPal transactions. Which means pretty much every single thing on the entire eBay website, or most websites in general. Most websites, almost every single website. I to my understanding, I think every website except for Amazon, I think. You can use this card in the third quarter of the year and get 5% cash back on your silver and your gold. If, of course, you buy it through a PayPal transaction. You just have to set this up to your PayPal account and boom, 5% cash back on your silver and gold up to $1,500 in that quarter. Every quarter. Because each quarter there's a different category. Which means you get $75 back for every $1,500 you spend in that category if you use the card. And again, if it's your first year with the card, it's 10% back. Which means if you go and get $1,500 worth of silver and gold, this card is going to give you $150 back. Now, I'm not sponsored by Discover. They're actually not too big of a fan of people making YouTube videos talking about the card, but this is something that I wanted to share because it's a way of stacking silver and gold, even if it's just 3 months out of the year, where you can end up paying the lowest possible amount for your silver and gold. You can write a check, of course, but 5, potentially 10% cash back on your silver and gold, it actually cancels out the credit card fee altogether and lowers the cost even more. Because the credit card fee, like, what is that? It's just like 1 or 2% more. It's not that big of a deal. Imagine getting 5 to 10% back after paying only 1 to 2% more. It lowers the cost. It's the cheapest way to go. Unfortunately, it's only 3 months out of the year, but I just wanted to share that. Little bit of preparation. So again, if you don't already have the card and you don't want it, please don't get it. If you're uncomfortable with credit cards, if you don't like credit cards, if you're against credit cards, perfectly fine. Again, I'm not sponsored by Discover. They're not telling me to make this video. They would actually prefer me not to make this video, but I don't care. If you don't have the card and you want it, it's a starter card. Pretty much everybody gets accepted. And make sure you use somebody's referral link. So if you know somebody with the card, use their link. If you don't know anybody with the card, you're more than welcome to use mine. You and I will each get a $50 statement credit after you're approved. And boom, right then and there. That's $50 that you could put into silver and gold if you want, without having to pay anything back at all. And then if you wait it out until the third quarter of the year, 5 to 10% cash back on all of your PayPal transactions. And 5 to 10% cash back for the next 3 months at the grocery store. That's what I'll be doing. And guess what? $1,500 spent at the grocery store, not that difficult to do over the course of 90 days, and I get $75 back for that. Might not seem all that substantial, but that's $75 I could put towards silver and gold. That's the way I see it. That's the way I do things. Again, generally speaking, the answer is no. If you want to pay with a credit card, it's probably best to not. But in a situation like this, where you can be really strategic, you can save a ridiculous amount of cash and earn some cash back in the process and reduce the cost on your silver and gold. So again, the link will be in the description if you want to try out this card. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise, and of course, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, where I do monthly giveaways, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold every single day, and of course, I post each and every one of my videos early and commercial free. Precious Metals VIP Club, link will be in the description along with everything else that I mentioned in the video. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to different types of payment methods, when it comes to paying in cash, is that your preferred way of going about it? Maybe you want to avoid the paper trail, maybe this, maybe that. Maybe you need the paper trail, so you use a credit card or you use a check or you use whatever. That way it shows up on your bank statements. Maybe you pay this way, maybe you pay that way. What is your preferred method of payment when you're trading dollars for silver and gold? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.